What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sam, 2 times Wake Shop Boys with another big reaction. Before I get into anything, all praise goes to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And today we got Jalen speaking on his offseason and people saying he changed since he got paid, which is crazy because he just got paid and it ain't really been that much time. But you know, we're gonna get straight into it. Spring recording starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's get straight into it, man.
This OTA portion of the spring, what are your takeaways?
Yeah, I think it was really good to get everybody together, meet the new guys, and kind of start from ground one again. You know, I think at this time of the year, thinking about it holistically, you know, last year is over. You know, anything that we were able to do last year, I've said this every off season. To be honest, I remember when I went to Oklahoma specifically, talked about that, and you know, nothing prior. Nothing that's been done prior.
Don't matter.
That's to where we want to be now.
Facts.
A ton of experiences that we document.
That's exactly why I think we're gonna be back where we were last year, just because this man's mindset moving forward.
And then deposit in the bank, if you will, to learn from, and we will learn from, and have learned from. But you know, it's a day by day thing. It's a day by day thing, and I think everybody's taking that approach. And we're excited to just kind of continue that progression.
Here at this time, kind of talk to you about your off-season sort of regime when you're here, but when you're not here as well. And you said you were kind of still feeling it out. Are you still in that process, or do you have it sort of locked down?
Still feeling that out. I kind of go as my gut tells me to. In the end, the main thing is to come in conditioned, prepared, crisp, so we can get the thing rolling.
Stu will help us get where we want to go this year. Is that a message you ever feel the need to share with other guys, or is that kind of understood by everybody?
I mean, it's the truth. It's the truth, you know. It's the truth. You know, every team.
Everything he said, he sounded so like he just put it together so well. I know he did and all that because ain't nobody can think of or know any questions because they don't know what questions he's being asked. But it's crazy how he be answering so maturely.
It's their own opportunity to do something special, and this is a whole entire new team, and that's something that we're all embracing. That's something I've embraced, and it takes, you know, a special type of discipline and work to achieve what you want to achieve. You know, you have to completely reset that, but also allow the things you've experienced to fuel you, fuel that fire, and grow. You know, work every day.
Plans to get the receivers together during this off period, and how much room for growth is there still in some of this kind of
Yeah, there'll definitely be an opportunity for us to get together and throw. You know, you can never not be. There is no limit to that. You know, we're always striving to kind of get on the same page and just play catch. Those are the guys. You know what I mean? So there'll definitely be an opportunity.
Jalen, the fact that Brian Johnson was one of the kind of early believers in you, what did that mean to you at the time as you were coming up, and how important has that been in terms of the trust that you moved to this point?
Yeah, you know, I've known him for a very long time. Obviously, I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a minute, but you know, he's been a guy that's always been around in my life. Always been someone that's been a family friend. You know, and me watching him play growing up, and kind of.
If you don't know, Brian Johnson, offensive coordinator, and Jalen Hurts go back years before the NFL, before all that. Like Jalen said, he's been knowing the man since he was a kid.
Seeing how the things have kind of shaken out, him being a quarterback coach for 2 years and now being an offensive coordinator, I think it's going to be good for us, and I think that could definitely be a benefit for us with the relationship that we have. Obviously, it's a change, a little bit of a change in how we view things and how he views things from a play caller. So those things will change for sure. But in terms of us navigating and being on the same page, I think that's the number one goal. And that's something that I reiterate to him all the time. So you know, we're all excited for it.
It's our first time speaking with you since graduation. How was that experience? Why was that important to do? And how did you balance that behind the scenes? Contract. It's the first time.
something I started and I want to finish. So it doesn't necessarily need everybody's involvement.
Jalen, on that fuel going forward, how much is the way last season ended, getting so close, part of that fuel for you guys to reach your goal?
I think everything, man, everything. It depends on what type of competitor you are. It doesn't take much to fuel me and motivate me, you know, and I think it's about the type of competitor you are that, you know, obviously everyone wants to go out there. They want to be the best. That's what we work for. That's what we try and be intentional towards in doing that, but it's a steep price you have to pay to do that. So as a team, as an organization, everybody in this building, it's about learning from every experience that we've experienced. It's every day in practice. Every team that we've played, things of the past, whatever it is, if we can apply it to.
Boy, I can't wait for the season the way this boy talking. He hungry. He gonna get another ring with Jalen Hurts at quarterback. He's under contract until 2028, so good luck.
To your, you know, to where you are at the moment and kind of change your future, determine what you want to do, you know. We do that. That comes from hard work and preparation. So.
Jalen, I know you've said in the past, like, you know, you feel like you've never arrived at everything, but when you go into an off-season, like, how do you approach what you want to get better at, and then how do you go about doing that? Like, what's kind of your plan with that?
I think it's a thing of turning, you know, my emphasis has been just turning my weaknesses into my strengths. Now, if somebody's going to ask what are my weaknesses, that's for me to know. But it's just all about getting better. It's all about getting better. Think about all the different things last year maybe that, you know, that I did at a high level, and then to my standards I didn't.
Yeah, that boy gonna be better, yeah.
But I think the thing that kind of keeps me going is being my biggest.
I thought he was good last season. Wait till this season get underway. That boy ready.
Pretty, and you know, certain things are allowed, but for me it may not be. So knowing that, staying true to that, staying true to myself, and then also staying true to my coaches, taking that coaching and continuing to grow.
Now that we're 2 months signing the contract extension, what have you noticed has changed, either within you or how people approach you?
I'm the same guy. Same guy. Same guy. Same approach. Numbers may have changed, but same guy, same approach, same goals, same dream.
When you talk about trying to identify those weaknesses and then attacking them to get better, is that all you looking at it and finding them, or do you try to bounce that off other people and figure out what they do?
All right, man. That's gonna conclude that one, man. As you seen, he said that new contract extension is not finna affect him. He's still finna compete the same. He still don't have the same aspirations to win. He's still gonna want to be a winner. That's not stopping nothing, basically, from what he said, bro. And I couldn't agree more, bro. I feel like he's gonna be better this year. I got my boy Jalen Hurts throwing 35 touchdowns this year and like maybe 7 interceptions at the most. But yeah, I got Jay Hurts in the MVP running again this year. Call me crazy, call me whatever. I got him in the MVP running again. I got us going back to the NFC Championship. Forget it. I got us going back to the Super Bowl, bro. Because I don't really see anybody in the NFC who's better than us, bro. But we're going to see when that season gets underway, bro. Drop a big like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Want to give all praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ before I get out of here. And make sure y'all giving God thanks for waking up today, because I wouldn't be recording this video without him. And you wouldn't be watching this video without me. So just give him all thanks. Thanks to my Lord Jesus Christ, man. None of us, me, not you, not nobody you know, wouldn't be here without him. Every day you wake up, you're on the chosen list, so make sure you give him thanks and spend some time with him today. If you haven't already spent time with him, I'm going to make sure I do that before my day's over, bro. And I want you to do the same, bro. But besides that, get up out of here, drop a big like, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure the post notification bell is on if you already are subscribed. Besides that, being your voice every 2 times. I'm going to get up out of here. God bless y'all.